Welcome to today's video where we're going to be looking at the RV6 Pro Racing boot from Vanucci. You have to excuse the fact I've got a cold, sound a bit rough, but I'm sure we can get through it. So what I'll do is I'll give you a minute just to have a look around the boot, and we'll come back in a second and I'll take you through it. So here we have the RV6 Pro Racing boot from Vanucci, sent to me free of charge by my new best friends and favourite motorbiking shop, Louis. They've sent me them for testing. Great boot, great looking boot. Comes in three variants. The RV6, which is the sort of the bottom of the range, comes in at $199. That's in euros, or the equivalent in your currency. The RV6 Performance, sort of a mid-range boot, and the RV6 Pro Racing boot, which we've got here. These are the top of the range jobs. They retail at €299, or the equivalent in your local currency. So I've been out on a few rides with these already. Not been able to get out at the moment of lately because it's been snowing, but on the rides I have been out on, very sort of pleasantly pleased with the boot. So we'll just sort of break it down and have a bit of a look around, and yeah, I'll tell you the sort of pros and cons about them, anything that I don't like, and we'll go from there. So having a look around the boot, you can see it's a pretty race-orientated boot with regards to protection, which we'll go on to in a second. The boot's made of leather and a microfiber fabric, which has been race tested according to their website. Plenty heavy duty protection on this boot, so we've got changeable toe sliders and heel sliders, and the sole is actually replaceable on this boot if it was to wear out. So all the parts, you can see where you've got some screws on there, all these parts are then replaceable. Same with the toe sliders. We've got a reinforcement for your gear change lever, and heavy duty plastics on the shin, toe and heel, and all out throughout the whole sort of ankle department on the boot. We've got heavy sort of rubberized plastic, and they are very you do feel protected in them, which is a nice thing to have for sure. In the ankle we've got this brace, which you see in a lot of race boots. Stops you from twisting your ankle, or stops rotation of the ankle, but still gives you that flexibility from front and back for obviously sitting on your bike and braking and gear changing, but it has got that stability when you twist it, that you're not going to snap your ankle in and off. Heavy duty plastics on the shin and on the calf side of the boot, which is good. Ratchet fasteners at the back. You just push in and just ratchet that closed and release it as such, which is pretty good. But what I do like about this boot, which makes it a lot more comfortable, is they've got an interior lace system. I don't know if you can see that, which is heavily padded. So you've got a heavily padded tongue. Hopefully you can see that on the camera there. So it is heavily padded, and to be honest, I'm a size 43, European 43 normally, which is a 9 UK size. But I can get into a 42, which is sort of 8.5. But with all the internal added extra padding in there, I would suggest if you're a UK 9, and then go up a size. I mean, as I said, I can get into an 8.5 normally, so I can still get into a 9 or a 43 European size with this boot. But if you are to that higher end of your size, I would personally go up a side. I did try on the predecessor to this boot, the RV5, and a 9 was too big for me. So that's something to think about with the heavy padding inside. Probably go up a size. As I said, if you're on the higher end of your size scale. My only worry with this boot is it's because they're quite heavily lined inside. It's got thick padding inside. I mean, at the moment it's winter, and they're nice and toasty warm. But I'd be interested to find out if you're not going to get really sweaty feet in the summer with this heavy padding. So that's one to think about if you're going to be riding these or using these in the summer. Definitely one to think about, I would have said. They do say the lining is extremely breathable and 100% polyester, and with these exhaust vents on the boot, maybe it would be fine in summer. But as I said, it is definitely a snug fit and is warm in the winter, so that would sort of lead me to believe that in summer might get a tad sweaty in there. But we shall see. I don't know if the front of this is perforated, and you can see on camera there it's got some sort of microfiber type neoprene material on the front here. So we'll see if the air rushes through them. But as I said, you've got a nice big thick tongue in there. You probably can't see that either there. But yeah, so something to think about, how they're going to hold up in the summer, whether they're going to be too warm or not, I don't know. But we shall see. So that's a sort of a brief overview and first look at the RV6 Pro Racing boot from Vanucci. Can't really talk about this sort of thing for too long. It's more of a sort of buy and try type of affair. As I said, I'm pleasantly pleased with the boot already. Just that one sort of niggle that I was looking to for summer, whether they're going to be too warm or not. So that's something to think about. But from looks wise and quality wise, I'm very happy with them thus far. As I said, I've been out on a few rides with them already. So I will be testing them obviously throughout the year, and especially in summer, to see how they hold up. Going to be at the Nürburgring in June sometime, so I'll probably wear them on those couple of days that I'm going to be there, just to really sort of give them some jip and see how they hold up. There will be links to these in the description below, so if you want to check them out, then give that a look. With Louis, it is a German-based company, but they ship worldwide. You can change their website, you can change the language into multiple languages if you want to read through the descriptions yourself. The only downside is the reviews on their website. They'll obviously be in German. There are the odd one or two that are in English, but the majority German. But you can change their entire website into your language and have a read through yourself of the description and exactly what the products and what they have to offer. Again, thank you very much to Louis for sending me them free of charge. I was to make that clear in the video and to give an honest opinion. But as I said, I've only been out with them a few times, but pleasantly surprised thus far, and we'll see how they hold up for the rest of the season. So thanks for watching. Hope that's been of interest to you, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.